Hey guys, it's James here. We're going to start a new series called The Armor of God. In this series, we're going to break down what each piece of the armor is. We're going to tackle one piece per video and what they represent and their purpose. So without further ado, let's start with our verses, which is in Ephesians 6:10 through 20. Okay, so here we go. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over the present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand the evil day. And having done all, to stand firm. Stand therefore, having fastened on the belt of truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and as shoes for your feet, having put on the readiness given by the gospel of peace. In all circumstances, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming darts of the evil one. And take up the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. And praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication, to that end keep alert with all perseverance, making supplication for all the saints, and also for me, that the words may be given to me in opening my mouth boldly to proclaim the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains, that I may declare it boldly, and I ought to speak. Okay, so that's a lot to read, but the first piece of armor that was mentioned was the belt of truth. What is truth? Well, I have written down the Webster's Dictionary definitions of truth. It says, the quality or state of being true. 2, that which is true or in accordance with fact or reality. 3, a fact or belief that is accepted as true. And 4, Jesus himself was truth. So, in John 14:6, John 14:6, Jesus is speaking. He says, Jesus said to them, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So, having said all this, we are to wear truth as a piece of clothing. The way, we wear clothes everywhere we go. We are to wear truth as part of us as a person if you're a Christian, you ought to be doing that. We are to speak truth into other people's lives. And we are to ultimately speak the truth of Jesus, which is sharing the gospel with almost everyone, if not everyone we come into contact with. Some may reject it, but we are to still go and tell. So, that all being said, that is our first part. And we will be back soon. Bye.